What's up, y'all? It is the real Jatan.
And it's Kiki to you.
Yes, and this is another episode of Mom Code. Episode 3?
This is episode 3.
Episode 3. It's a new year. Same us, new year. But we ready to go ahead and lay everything out for you guys per usual. We are here to give you guys those bangers. And honestly, just like, comment, and subscribe per usual. Follow our Instagram, follow our YouTube, and our TikTok, which is Mom Code. It's Mom Code on all? Yeah, Mom Code on everything. So, we're going to talk to y'all a little bit, catch y'all up on what's been going on in our life before we, get into the tea. Mm-hmm. Get into what's going on today, right?
Well, I just celebrated 32, baby. Yeah, big Capricorn. Yeah.
Yeah, and we showed out.
A time was had.
Baby.
Talk about, woke up the next morning, I was, We only got to talk about it, but yeah. 32, big Capricorn energy. Yeah.
I didn't wake up at 3 p.m., y'all.
That was crazy, and I was the birthday girl. I don't know how she woke up before me. I was going out of town. I was up, showered, ready, and on the road. By the time she called me and said...
I called you, I'm like, hello.
I'm like, you just waking up? She like, yes, girl. I'm like, yeah, you had a time, but I appreciate it. They celebrated me heavy.
Yeah, we celebrated down like we was like some college kids. I swear. I said, yo, we outside. Like, we really outside. I mean, popping bottles 4:30 like
in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not me anymore, but it was a birthday, so we're gonna let that slide.
Yes.
But yeah, everyday life, what's been going on with you?
Girl, working. I feel like with me, it took me a minute to get back into the studio because I was just like, I had so much caught up and going on like in my everyday life as far as like working my regular job. Of course, y'all know I have a 2-year-old, I have a toddler, I'm in a relationship, and then also, just finding balance in my life. So it's like just having to get everything back under control. Honestly, just really like, I'm like I always tell y'all, I'm not the type of person that come on the camera and be fake. So I was like, until I clear my soul and clear my energy out, yeah.
That was really why we had to take a break in December.
We needed a break.
It was so much going on with the both of us that we're just like, okay, we're not ready to go on camera and like really just let loose. We're very transparent. We're very real. But you don't always want to talk about what's going on in the midst of it going on. I was telling Jason the other day, I'm like, I like to talk about things after we've gotten through them. Because sometimes when you talking about things in the midst of it, it can only make the situation worse.
It's just literally gonna boil up.
So you might have to wait until things kind of die down and then just be like, all right, cool. Like, this is what I went through. This is how I got through it. That's what the podcast is really for too. To drop the gems and let people know like, hey, we real people. We experience these things in life. But it's always, you're going to come up out of it. Some way, somehow, you're going to come up out of it. So just sharing our experiences, not in the midst of going through them, because that's kind of tough.
Yeah.
And I don't want to stir the pot. I don't. Not on my end. I don't like to stir the pot.
Let me tell you, my man is both of our number one supporters. Like, we ain't trying to stir no pot, okay? We just want a happy home.
Literally.
But in the midst of that, I know a lot of people have been reaching out to me. I know a lot of our followers been reaching out to Key as well. We want to give you guys great content. Don't get me wrong. I know y'all was like, where's the next episode? Where's the next episode? But honestly, for real, guys, like he just said, we are living our own lives as well. When we get on this camera and we talk to you about situations, it's because we're going through them. We still going through them. And it's just like sometimes we just need a break to literally focus on ourselves so we can be good for you guys and so we can literally be transparent to you as well.
Yeah, that's a fact. Because if we like literally, if we fucked up,
we fucked up. I done fucked up a couple times in the past 2 months, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm just literally, I was like, yo, I just told Key the other day, I'm like, look, I know we got a lot of shit going on, but I said, we got to give the people what they want. We got to get back on our stuff. Yeah. This is our big one. This is our baby. We got to get this content rolling because it's about to be February and we ain't dropped nothing yet.
Yeah. So we back.
We're back.
We're not taking no more breaks. No. God forbid anything life-changing happens.
Yeah.
But we're back. We just want to give y'all what y'all need and what y'all want. So it's Mom Code. We ready for y'all. Hope y'all ready for us. Yeah, it's definitely a new year. So let's go.
And it's only up. And with that being said, if you don't have your wands, y'all know it's Wind Down Wednesday. And if you don't have your glass in your cup, and if you don't have this on loud, then what are you doing? Okay. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get into the topic, right?
Yes.
So the topic that we have for today. And of course, in the comments, you can go ahead and tell us how you feel about the topic. If you have extra feedback,
we want to know. We need y'all to communicate with us in the comments. Even if I think we said it before that I think we're gonna start doing it where there may be episodes where we have like a line that y'all can call in and we gonna have like real life conversations with y'all. We want to start doing that.
Get y'all involved,
and having y'all kind of pick some of the topics too, like, or y'all ask us questions and we're gonna answer them on the podcast. So please give us feedback in the comments or in our DMs, however y'all see fit.
All right, so the topic of today is, are you unable to function without stability? And with that being said, however you want to take it, it could be relationships, it could be your job, it could be just within yourself, like some of the battles that you're currently facing that you feel like you just settle for a lot of stuff. Like, what would it take for you to get out of your comfort zone to be a better person or to see what's on the other side instead of settling for something that you're used to? So with that being said, I think for me, I find myself a lot with, I just pick up stuff sometimes, and this is in life in general, and just pick up something else. Like I'm learned like over the years that I don't ever finish things. And this is something like I can have an idea. You see, it took me like a couple years to do this. And it's just like, to finish something, to be good at something, that's something that I'm learning in within myself. Never give up on yourself. Like, so for me, I do that in my relationship as well. I know in the beginning of my relationship, I was always, if I get into an argument, oh, it's over, I don't want to talk to you. Because I'm just so used to running or giving up. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to my relationship and my companion was just like, yo, Jahan, like, you have to literally stop running away from your problems. Face on those problems. Because you don't never know the blessing that's on the other side of it.
If it's easy, it ain't for you.
Come on,
you got to push through. You got to put the work in. So, if it's easy, nah, you don't want that.
Yeah, so I use as the topic for me, how I use it, like I said, in my relationship, in my everyday life, you know, that was me not having stability, facing something that I'm so comfortable with just giving up, just running away, and actually trying and listening and understanding, like, yes, okay, if I do listen and if I do, you know, hold on to my relationship, if I do put in the work in, look where we at now.
It's going to be for the greater good.
It's going to be for the greater good. So it's just taking that extra step for me. What about you?
I think for me, and we talk about it all the time, like with work, you know, me applying for supervisor. Like, I've been an agent. And it's scary because it's like, I can run it up, make thousands of dollars being an agent on the phone, making sales. However, I understand that supervisor it was going to be so much more, but I'm like, I don't want to just be comfortable in this space. I want to try to venture out. And although it is going to take a lot more of my time, it's going to take a lot more of my mental space. It's just going to take a lot more of just me as a whole. I'm willing to sacrifice that so I can get to a better space. And so that means for my money, because I can make thousands of dollars on the phone. However, I feel like if I put forth the correct effort and the time needed, the money going to be bigger even in that aspect.
And it's crazy because something that you said was, sometimes you have to sacrifice to be a better you. It's like, are you willing to sacrifice to be a better you? And some people, they just don't. They settle. And that's the thing. That's what makes you different from other people, because even in your situation, the first time you could have just said, bump it. I'm not doing it again. You know what I'm saying? The second time, okay, come on now. But now that last time, this is where it get tricky, because it's just like, okay, I'm trusting and I'm trusting. Now, it done been my time one time. I thought it was gonna be my time 2 times. Now, come on.
But that's the thing too. Timing is everything.
Yeah.
So while everybody else on the outside was like, "Oh yeah, kids for you, it's for you," it clearly wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I say it all the time. There's so many changes that have been made from the first time that I went for it till now. I really do think that it was not my time when I went for it the first time.
Yeah.
They're putting things in place where, hell, we'll talk about it. When I first applied for suit, baby, there was no type of training, no type of nothing. I'm like, oh,
no
hell
type
no.
of
If
nothing.
I get
You had to
this
wing
position,
it.
I'm a wing it, and I
Yeah.
feel like I'm going to fail. Now they've changed it where it's like, hey, we're going to actually train y'all.
Right.
Like y'all are going to go through the correct processes. So while I was like, oh yeah, I need this. It's for me and I'm good enough. Yeah, I'm good enough. However, it was not my time.
Yeah.
But even still, like my money was kind of taking a hit.
Yeah.
So I went from agent to mentor, and then it'll be from mentor to supervisor. However, my money took a hit with mentor. But I also sat there and said, you know what? Although I am not happy and my money is taking a hit, I'm going to sacrifice this because I understand that where I'm trying to go is so much bigger.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what? I talked to my manager and them, and I'm like, hey, this ain't it.
Look,
baby.
I'm not giving up, but look, baby, you're going to have to come on. Because if I'm showing you, and that's the thing, if I'm showing you and I'm sacrificing, not only for, you know, my family, mm-hmm. you know, my livelihood, nobody don't know what other bills you have, you know, but you still taking that hit anyway, and you taking accountability. Sorry, y'all know I'm country. Yeah. Accountability, because at the end of the day, you want to see what's on the other side. Mm-hmm. You want to be better. And that's the thing as moms, and we can tie this into it as well. We as moms, we don't do stuff just for us anymore. So when we take that leap of faith, or we take that step, or the ability, you know, to want to be more and do more, it affects everybody.
I'll say even we can go into parenting with me and Skylar. Mm-hmm. Y'all, I'm going through hell and high water with my child right now.
Yeah.
But I'm literally, and I'm uncomfortable. I'll say that. It's real raw and uncut. Y'all understand that. I'm uncomfortable because my child has ADHD. Mm-hmm. And so she's struggling so bad in school right now from the behavior. Her grades aren't bad, which is, it's mind-boggling to me because I'm like, she's smart as hell.
But she just bad.
But she bad as shit. Bad as shit. And like when I got her, I'll take it back. So like when she was younger, my mom kept saying like, my youngest sister, well, the one under me, she has ADHD as well. And she kept saying she act just like her. She reminds me exactly of her. And so I'm like, yeah, but, and my mom's like, yeah, she might need to be put on medication. And I'm like, girl,
I'm not putting my kid on no fucking medication.
I'm not putting her on no medication.
We're not doing that.
I don't want to do that because number one, I saw what it did to my sister. Like, Brie was zombied out, baby. Like, she would take that medicine and literally, she used to sit there like this.
Oh yeah, nah.
And I would be like, yeah, not my child. Like, we're not doing that. So like, I was so against it because I was just like, no, you know, I don't want to do that to my child.
Yeah.
And I don't think I wanted to accept the fact that may have been her reality. Mm-hmm. However, I took that step. I think it was 2 years ago now. And I went and got her evaluated, and they were like, yeah, she has ADHD. Mm-hmm. But they were telling me that so many things that she was doing, whether it was lying, whether it was just like her just showing out, all of those things. It's not, I say she bad, she is bad. However, a lot of those things come from her having ADHD. Mm-hmm. And so I had to accept the fact that, okay, this is the reality for my child. Yeah. I put her on medication. Yeah. I put her on medication. She did well on the medication, but then we tried to like ease her off of it and see how she did. And she was doing good. So I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, she don't need this. Like, we can just not give her the medication. But now I'm like,
where that medication at?
No, give me this medication because literally my girl was on the basketball team. What'd she do? Got kicked off the motherfucking basketball team because homegirl done got 2 referrals in 2 weeks. Ain't had these referrals all year. And now it's like, I don't know what's going on. So I'm super uncomfortable because I feel like, yes, I do need to put her on medication. However, I'm kind of like at my wit's end of it because, you got to think about it. You at work, you getting called from the school. You sitting here, you at home, you can whoop her. That shit don't do nothing.
No.
Like,
kids laugh at getting whoopings.
Oh, she don't laugh at it. However, she look at me after like, you really just whooped me? Like, you my mom, like you really just whooped me? But yes, I did.
Yeah.
And I don't whoop her for every little thing, but baby, it's discipline. I got whooped when I was younger.
Yeah, I got
my ass toe up.
Man, I can't tell you what happened to me. I don't even think it's legal. My grandma used to be like, if you don't go get a switch off that tree, George Bush, I never forget that.
Oh my God. Baby,
and baby, she used to sit there in the corner of her room.
I got whooped with a switch one time, and baby, that was
Girl,
probably the worst thing.
That's the ever. Worst. You be
It was
running.
one time my grandma had to do that to me, and I said, "No, baby, never again."
Yeah, I think it was one time for me too, and I ain't never played with my grandma since. I was just like, you know what?
But yeah, it goes back into like, me wanting to just be like, oh, okay, it ain't nothing wrong with my child, or she good, we good. Nah, you gotta sit there and. It makes me uncomfortable because the reality is, nah, she not good. So even me taking a step too, we talk about it all the time in the Black community. Mental health, just therapy.
Yeah, I
am literally working on getting her into therapy because I know for the greater good of my child, she may be battling with that whatever, as a kid. And she may not even feel comfortable with talking to me about it. She may not feel comfortable talking to her grandparents about it, her aunties, anybody. However, I feel like taking that step for her would benefit her so much more. Although it's kind of like, damn, she's 9. Like, that's uncomfortable for me to be taking my child to a therapist. However, no, we adults and we need therapy. I was just about to say,
I'm a big, I'm a big advocate on therapy, either when it's like for your kid, for yourself, for your relationship. Because you have to talk to somebody that don't know you, for real. Because like I just say, even though me and you have conversations, I'm always biased and I'm on your side. That's just what it is, because I know you. But to sit down and talk to somebody that don't know you from a can of paint,
And so... one thing I will say is I did sign up for my first session of therapy. Because, baby,
I'm here for it.
Yes. Like, I need that for me. Because, I have been going through so much. And I'm like, listen, Key, I have been comfortable. Yeah. And I'm sitting there like, I'm not going to say I have been comfortable. I've been uncomfortable, but being comfortable with just being like, it's all right. It'll blow over. No, shit is not just going to blow over. I'm going to have to get uncomfortable and talk about everything on a higher level and really dig down deep and find out like what the root cause is of what's transpiring in my life.
Yeah, and you just have to, once you do that and really just sit down and evaluate your situations, that's when you will start to, feel a little bit of freedom, elevate a little bit, because it's just like, we may think, like you said, you is comfortable. We may think everything good with being comfortable until something else happened and you like, oh my God, I'm about to have a heart attack. Like, oh my gosh, like life is so heavy right now to where, sometimes physically you're like, I can't move. I can't breathe. Like, and when it gets to that point, it's just like, okay, I need to run to go see somebody. I need to, release.
Because if not, you're going to self-destruct.
And that just goes into the next thing that, of course, that we discussed already. Like, have you guys ever had, like, blessing blockers? Do you know what a blessing blocker is?
Listen, I do. And I've had that, whether it was relationships, whether it was friendships, hell, family. Yeah. Oh, my God. So, like, that's been a big thing for me. I'll take it even to, there's a friend that I have, and I will not mention who it is, but I'm not gonna mention who it is.
I'm over here like, who?
I'm not gonna mention who it is.
No names.
Because again, I don't wanna stir the pot. It's real raw and uncut. However, I'm not gonna say
we let y'all in our business, but not too much. And don't be going on social media trying to figure out who we talking about, okay?
You won't find this person. You won't find this person. However, love this person with all my heart. Yeah. However, she is just somebody that I know is not. I told her about me going for soup, and it was no type of like happiness. It was no type of like oh my God, I'm proud of you. You know, I see your growth. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to better yourself. It wasn't that. It was, oh, okay, well, because she wasn't able to relate, it was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to talk to you later. And that shit took a hit for me. I'm like, hold up. But it was also, over the past years, this person was honestly only calling me when it was some negative shit going on in their life. And I would literally jump at the drop of a fucking dime and get in the car and go. Yeah. And I said, this shit is putting me in so many fucking negative situations that I can't keep doing this shit. No. Like, you literally are blocking my fucking blessings because you keep putting me in shit. Girl. That ain't for me. That's your fucking trauma. That's your drama.
And you wonder why you sit here stressed out over somebody else's mess. And
all you want to do is call me and talk about the bullshit. It's never we on the phone talking about some positive shit, what we can do to elevate. I talk to you about business shit. Oh, yeah, that ain't for me. Well, oh, yeah, baby. It may not be for you. However, I got to distance myself from you because it's no good coming from this whatsoever.
And that's crazy because my mom always told me growing up, like, because I was that girl that was heavily invested in my friendships. Like, if my friendships, like, in my friendships, like, certain friendships, like, you're like my sister. So, like, if you going through something, I would feel it. Or I would, like, be at that guy's house, like, knocking on the door, like, yeah, what's up with my friend? But my mom sat me down one day and she was like, Jatan, she was like, if the shoe was on the other foot, would that friend do that for you? And when I started thinking about it, like one time I even just tried one of my friends just to ask her, like, hey, can I have $100? But this girl, she could ask me for $500 and I'll give it to her.
At the drop of a dime, you gonna give it.
Just because I know I'm not gonna get it back, but I'm your friend. But when I started testing like friendships, and I was just like, every time I hit you up, you want to go out, go to the club. Baby, I'm different. I got a whole child. I can't do that. My kid can't. If my kid can't come, I can't go.
Yep. That's a fact.
And that's just what it is. No, that's real stuff. Like I told my makeup artist, love her to death. Love her down. I said, hey, I got my baby in the car. We about to get something to eat. She like, okay, cool, come on. That's what it's about. If you can't accommodate me and my child at the age of 30, because I'm almost 30.
Different than what it used to be.
Yes, and then I be sitting here looking at the people that's still in the same situations for 5 years ago, that's still partying, and y'all got kids at home. Ain't nothing wrong. Let me change this with partying and having fun without your kids. But when your priority is messed up, sorry, baby, you don't need to be booking no section. And you don't need to be in them clubs like that. You need to
be at home with them kids, doing homework, putting them down for bed.
Come on. And we wonder why our kids are getting diagnosed. We wonder why that, our kids are going through so much trauma. We wonder why these teachers... we have good teachers in the systems, but, when we grew up, we had them old school teachers. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why a lot of things, shootings and all this stuff is happening in these schools. It's because
parents are not taking the time to home in on their fucking kids.
Yeah, we have to step it up.
It's fucking happening.
Yeah, we have to step it up as parents because, I might be a new parent, but Key has been a parent for 9 years. You get what I'm saying? And the thing about it is...
I really believe that shit. 9 years?
9 years. But the thing about it is, and I was telling a girl after I got my makeup done, where I dropped Zaya off at, and I was telling her, I'm like, yeah, go watch our podcast because she has an older child. And I said, that's why it's so relatable because I have a younger child. She has an older child. So you're getting both aspects of life. But yeah, back to the parents. I just feel like as a whole, we just need to step it up. Yes, I know as single moms, sometimes, I'm not a single mom, but they do everything. I'm not a
single mom anymore either.
Yeah, but I'm just saying for the single moms that are watching this, we know that y'all are doing it on your own. We understand that. But even if we could just come as a community, that's why we created Mom Code again. If we can help each other out, if we can sit here and get these kids together and do an event or do something to just get these kids on the right track. I'm all here for it, and I know kids too.
Baby, I'm all for the kids.
Yeah.
And even with because this is a community, y'all, I will be the one to be vulnerable and say, if y'all have kids that have ADHD or that struggle with the same thing that my child does, please comment, please DM me, let me know the resources that y'all may have, that can contribute to whatever it is that she has going on. Whether it is you dealing with it now or you have dealt with it in the past and you were able to figure it out, please let me know. If we're able to come together and do events for the kids
and
the moms, let's do it. Let's plan something. Y'all comment and let us know whatever it is that y'all, may want to see or be a part of.
Yeah.
Let's brainstorm. Like, we want to be with the people. Like,
yeah, I mean, we say all the time, like, this is not for no clout. We live this every day. And like I said, we can help you guys. If we can help ourselves, help you guys, we are here for it. That's what the community, Mom Nation community, is all about. Even these moms, shoot, like we just said, we've been having mental breakdowns. We are creating a space for you to talk to us. Comment, please. We're going to create a phone line where you can call in. If you feel like you want to come and you want to talk on this podcast, reach out to either me and Key on the DMs or get our email. And then we'll discuss and move forward. This is exactly, what it's all about.
What it's all about, for sure. So I got a question.
What's up?
And my question is, what do you feel like you need to hear as a mom today?
Well, y'all know my child too. So whatever she say is what I'm going to get.
Not even just from your kids. So like, whether it's from your significant other or whether whether it's somebody on the streets and you just feel like you need to hear this right now. Like,
okay, so I got two people that touch me differently. Of course, my man. I've been very busy this week and I've been cleaning the house, going through what we go through, women, cycle habits, all of that, right? And just been being a mom. Zaya has been sick. I've been working at home. She's been here with me, like, just going through the whole process. And it don't take much for me. It wasn't no flowers. He just came in with a card and wrote everything, how he's feeling, how grateful he is for me. And he was just like, yours truly, I'm forever yours.
I love that for y'all.
And when I tell you, I could have broke, it was just a card.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Gucci, Louis, Prada purse. It was something that he know that gets me.
Yeah.
I'm a flower girl, but I don't know how to keep up with flowers. I love flowers, but they die the next day. I don't know.
I'm hollering.
But a card I keep forever. Ever since we met, I have cards from the day that we met all the way up until now. That's my love language. I love it. And then honestly, the second one would be my mom. It's just something when she gives me a hug and say how proud she is of me. Even like when I told her, I said, hey, can you go get my child? I'm about to go film. She's talking about Mom Code. She's spreading the word for me. And it's just like, it feels so good because it's just like, dang, like, this is what we working. This is what I'm working for. Like, my mom. And when she come on this show, when we bring our moms on this show, it's just like, you will see, like, the vibes. The vibes. It's real. What about you?
I think for me, yes, with everything that I have going on, the smallest thing of, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Or thank you. Whether it is from my significant other or whether it is from, my mom tells me all the time, I will say that. She gives me my flowers all the time. She literally, I could call my mom and cry to her and just be like, I'm about to pull out my fucking hair because I don't know what the fuck else to do with this child. Like, I swear to God,
my edges be gone.
Literally. And she'd be like, Kiera, relax. Like, you are literally doing everything that you could possibly do. You're not doing anything wrong.
And I tell you that all the time.
You just have a child that requires
a lot
more.
Yeah.
And so, yes, you only have one kid. And so in that, you learning as you go. We said it before. You got to give your parents grace because they're learning.
Give them grace.
As you are. Yeah. I pray to God that as Skylar gets older, she realizes that, yes, mommy made mistakes. However, girl, we learning together.
Girl, I'm trying to figure it out
as we go because parenting does not have any type of handbook. We winging this shit every day.
Every day.
Literally winging this shit. So just to have the simple thank you, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
What you're doing is not going and being swept under the rug.
For sure.
That's a big thing for me. You don't got to give me nothing. You don't have to do anything for me. Sometimes when you in the grit of everything, just to hear that little bit will do it for me. So I think for me, that's the biggest thing. Especially right now because, baby, I've literally every day this week left work early to go pick up this girl from school.
Yeah,
because she got kicked off the basketball team where she was staying after school for that. So now I'm having to leave work early every day to go pick her up. It's throwing me completely off. Yeah. However, I'm dealing with regular life shit at home. I'm trying to balance everything, and I'm just like, boy.
Bro, you just literally want to pull your hair out.
Literally.
Literally. I'm trying to tell you, do you not know? And the crazy thing, since we're talking about our kids, and y'all can put this down in the comments below. So this is something that I've been going through within this week. My child has been losing hair.
Really?
Yes.
Is she pulling it?
I think so. I
think either stressed out about.
I don't know. Or maybe she might be laying on. I don't know. Moms, in the comments,
Do
please.
She got a bonnet?
No. I braid her hair and it look nice. So just so she won't like be pulling on her hair. But so my child has like curly, big hair.
Really pretty hair.
Pretty hair. It's the edges that are balling. And I'm freaking out. I don't know.
We got to get her a bonnet.
Okay.
Get her a toddler bonnet.
So I braided her hair up, but I'm freaking out because I'm looking up all these black products. I've been rubbing like
Brandy
castor
has
oil on
some
her hair.
Stuff. I'm going to get some from Brandy.
Okay.
She got some stuff that if you literally put on her hair daily, you're going to see a big difference. Okay. I'm going to get some from her.
Because, baby, you can't see it now because her hair is braided, but just like, it hurt my feelings. I don't know. And I ain't even do nothing, but I'm like,
I don't know. It could just be a natural thing. However, it could be, did you change like what she's eating?
No. She eat the same thing, and I think my mom was like, "It's some kids out here that are," and I was just like, but I don't care. This is my child,
right?
I can't even not. Girl, when I like put her hair in the ponytail, and then it was just like it wasn't connecting. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna braid it. I don't know, and she's just one, you guys, so I shouldn't be freaking out over here. But she has a lot of hair, so I'm trying to figure out.
So a bonnet, number one, and a satin pillowcase.
That's what she needs. She don't have that. She have a Minnie Mouse one.
Yeah, she needs some type of satin, something. Whatever she's sleeping on.
Yeah.
Yeah, her hair needs to be covered because it could just be, hell, you don't know how she's sleeping at night. She could just be like rubbing her head like this and you never know it while she sleep. Like,
it's showing.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't even help you.
And it's not even that you be pulling her hair or nothing, because a lot of times Zaya
her hair be wild,
fro baby,
wild and free.
Yeah, like she be throwing it. So yeah, but try that. But I'm gonna get some of the stuff from Brandy, because she's literally helped a lot of people with like them losing their hair or whatever.
Yeah, because I'm like, and the crazy thing,
I want to say I think it is safe enough for you to be able to put it in her.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Even when I had Z, I'm trying to think like, did my edges go away or something?
Mine did, baby. I
think my hair just got thinner.
I was depressed as fuck. Them edges started like thinning out, and I'm like, you know how thick and long my hair is.
Your hair
and I'm
is
like,
very thick,
baby. Ain't no fucking way. These edges looking skimp as fuck. Like, I can't do this.
I think that, so they wasn't skinny. They was breaking off, and I just cut them. I don't know.
It was to the point where my shit was like
see through.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. And I could not no more. I said, I had to start.
See through. We gotta get you a frontal, sis.
Girl, no, don't do that either. Them frontals pull your fucking edges out too. That's why you will not listen. Yeah, just get your natural hair treated. Like, just go to somebody who specializes in natural hair care, and then it will grow back. Because you get braids, they gonna pull your damn hair.
They are gonna pull your hair.
That shit's still gonna be thin. You gonna get frontals. That the glue and shit gonna pull your damn hair too. Nah, I don't want none of that. It's even when I get sew-ins or quick weaves or whatever, my edges, I'm gonna have leave out. Like, I don't want my stuff being pulled, because baby, no, y'all won't be around here calling me fucking bald headed.
I don't know. I just think yeah.
No, baby, I got hair.
Yeah, I'm on my braid journey right now, and after these, I'll probably get some more braids. I don't feel like doing my hair right now. I feel like
what's the fucking wrong with that though?
Not even as a mom, but I mean, this is mom code, so we gonna make it relatable. But I be wanting to do the bare minimum.
Yeah, because every fucking thing else is so goddamn chaotic.
Like the bare minimum.
So the shit that you can't control,
sweat,
and it can be literally. Listen. Y'all, we in chill mode today.
Yeah, we ain't had time to
I love this, but like this right here is like everyday shit for me.
Y'all see, I look like a whole towel right
bodysuit, a little sweatshirt, little cardigan type. Yeah, baby, this is how I like to be every day. Real comfortable. So I'm cool with it. Sneakers. Yeah, I'm cool with it. That's every day. And that's why whenever we do drop the Mom Code merch.
But be patient. Be patient with us, okay?
It was a lot more that came into that than just being like, oh yeah, we're gonna drop merch. And so y'all, as
we're gonna keep y'all up to date with that.
That's a fact. However, it takes so much more than just being like, oh, I want to drop clothing. I want to like,
because even when I like literally me and Kiwi was looking at the sample pieces, our sample pieces are not coming until mid-February, and that's just one piece that we don't know is good quality or not.
So we got to figure out if the quality is good, then turn around and be like, all right, I don't like this, or scratch that. We got to find another. Like, it's so much that come into it, but we promise y'all that this year we will have some Mom Code merch. We just not about to set any timeline for it. Yeah. Outside of it being this year, like.
Because even so, just everything what she said. Because y'all don't know, like, it's a lot. Even like people that's doing it now, they understand. But like, as you can see with us, we're very in detail with everything that we do. As y'all can see, even this whole podcast. So, like, we're even thinking about, to the tags, to the, tags on your back. Like, it's not going to be no rinky-dink stuff, okay? Like,
A1.
We're redoing our whole logo. We're paying, like, customizing our whole website. So, it's going to be so easy for you to purchase. It's going to be so easy for you to just click the link to even relook at the video or, like, the threads that we post on our YouTube and our TikTok. But that's what we're talking about. It's a lot. So
it is a lot, and it takes time. So just be patient with us. It's coming. It's coming.
Because we love you guys deep. Okay, real deep. I don't say a lot. We love you guys real deep here. This is a wrap of Mom Code episode 3. Stay tuned for episode 4. Can I drop the date yet or no?
No context though.
No context. Just make sure you tune in. Our next episode is February 14th.
Yes.
Which is Valentine's Day. If you single, you need to be watching this. Even watching with your man,
even if you in a relationship, you need to be watching this. Because it's going to be spicy.
Like, and y'all can leave y'all kids. Like, this ain't going to be no episode for the kids. Okay? No. It is Valentine's Day edition. We're going to make sure we look in our Well, I do look like Valentine's already, but we're going to make sure we in our pink and red. Going to give y'all the vibes. And just stay tuned. We're not going to talk about it too much because you got to watch and you got to subscribe and you need to comment at this point.
Y'all, please comment. Like, we love the feedback. Show us support. Show us love. Like, in any way that you can to support Mom Code. We're growing. We want to continue to grow in a positive light.
Yeah.
Y'all, we were sitting over here talking before we started recording. We like, everything got to be up to par because, baby, y'all will not come in these comments and do too much.
You see, we got new makeup artists.
And I'm going to shout out mine. I'm with... Wait a minute.
Cut. No, I'm just laughing.
This shit out.
Nah, go ahead.
But shout out to my girl, Alicia. I am going to make sure that I tag her below in the description.
Her Instagram name?
So that, her Instagram name is complicated. It's literally her spelling her name out on Instagram. So I'm gonna just make sure that I tag her, and y'all can look for her name once we actually like air this.
All right, and then my makeup artist,
I'm hollering.
Her name is Erica K. If you follow me on Instagram, I just tagged her so you can see it. I'll make sure I tag her in the comments on YouTube as well. But book with my girl. And maybe she might give you a special. I don't know. You got to talk to her about it. But
I know that Alicia is doing a Valentine's Day special. If you do 2 people at once, I think it's like $95
that ain't bad.
For 2 people at one time. So I'm about to tell y'all exactly what it is. 2 besties get soft glams for $95. for the entire month of February. So make sure y'all book with my girl. I will also tag her on my Instagram. She's going to be listed in the description for the YouTube.
All right. So you guys, that is it. It's a wrap.
Mom Code. Peace out. See y'all next time.